All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jennifer Maia! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Erin Blanchfield!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington in the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer him, understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
Trying to establish the jab early on here.
Nice body shot there.
Man, these women came to play offense tonight. How good is this? Oh, big head kick there. Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're 2 more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Used every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. She was able to block that one. Midway through round 1. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her. She's got a good left hand. There it is. All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's 2 conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her.
All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back, loaded up again.
90 seconds to go in the round.
No idea how these 2 women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Oh, it looks as though a cut has opened up on her forehead now.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands. That had some zip on it.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hands.
Oh, she gets out.
She does a great job of creating space, getting to her back, and living to fight another day.
Nice 1-2 there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before she got that cut on the forehead. There are worse locations for a cut, no doubt about it. We'll see if the cut man can close it up here and earn his money before it becomes an issue. All right, well, she seems focused on the stool, but the cut man has his work cut out for him. Huge strikes causing that cut above the eye.
Some nasty strikes landed to cause that nasty cut over the top of her eye. She has been on the receiving end of some big shots, and ultimately she's paying for it because now she's dealing with the blood going into her eyes.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. And there you go, again, half guard.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
3 minutes to go in round 2. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove it.
Well, she's landing that jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point.
Herb Dean calls for the stand-up there.
Right.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, she landed to the calf yet again, and I know her opponent's got her poker face going, but that cannot feel good.
You know, the only time we use the poker face, Jay, is when you have to. And right now she is having to not, she is trying to not show how hurt she is every time she takes one of these kicks. Oh, big elbow.
Under a minute now to go. She missed with that jab. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking team.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking.
Feels like the beginning of the end. Oh, so the round is over, but not before she got absolutely starched by that huge shot just before the final horn. So she goes back to the stool now. We'll see the extent to which she can recover. As many of you know, 60 seconds, not a lot of time. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Trying to kick the leg out.
She's got a real good jab. Guillotine jump. That is tight.
Great submission defense as she gets out.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, she's got north-south position now. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration when she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
Now lands a solid punch there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs. Stay with it.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now.
Well, low stamina clearly an issue for her down the stretch. Lands the strike there, but just unable to do a lot of it.
She doesn't have any energy. She doesn't have the cardio to continue. I mean, she really emptied the gas tank early in the fight.
Oh, man, that calf is getting critical. It's hard for me to look at as a commentator. She can barely stand up.
She can barely walk. I mean, she is as tough as they come. She tried the poker face, but now the poker face ain't enough.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to stop this fight.
And right into side control. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Now these two women separate from the clinch. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, and she really put it all together on the feet as we show you some of the highlights from the fight.
It's all come full circle for this young lady. She said on Thursday that we would see a better version of her than we did the last time she was in the octagon. I will take that a step further and say that this is the best we've ever seen. She should win a pretty clear decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
All right, so a clear decision victory for her here tonight. I think even if the judges were inebriated, they would have seen that her grappling was the story of this fight.
You know, sometimes